Ring walked in, he hit the Top Ring gym with undefeated. He said title contender. I feel like at this point, it's, you are in the rankings for title contention. Jared Anderson, 13-0, 13 knockouts. In camp, getting ready for that co-main event, April 8th on ESPN. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good. Good headspace. Great camp. I just got finished doing 12 rounds with ease, so we're feeling good.
Is that are you feeling like that title contender? Is that how you look at yourself at this moment in time right now of your career?
Just look at myself as a worker. You know what I'm saying? I'm a I'm an ant in a very large army, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just working right now. Got my head down. I know when my time comes, I'm gonna shine on it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just working for it. I know it's coming. I can't put no real limit on it because I know that's when shit gets shaky. So like I said, I'm just a worker. You know what I'm saying? I'm working for it so that when my time do come, I'm gonna shine like the brightest star I can.
Well, I don't know about the title time, but main event time might be coming this summer. Word around the street is, maybe July, bring one home for you, main event. For you to have never fought fought for a title or fought, current title holder, what's that mean for you and the confidence that your promotion company, Top Rank, has and what Jared Anderson, Big Baby, can do?
It's everything, It shows that, I got a lot of support back home. I come from a good fan base, I bring the people out. I have some charisma to me. I got something to me. But it definitely means that they fully backing me. I have all their support. And they're going to push me to be the next heavyweight champion of the world.
Now, Big Baby, what's that mean to you?
It's a name. It's a persona, Sometimes you got to put on a face to do your daily life things, to pay your bills. So that's my face, It's a persona for me. It's something I have to put on. It's something when I go out in the daily life, that's what I show people. But Big Baby is just, somebody I had to dig deep into in order to, get to the top, in order to, help feed my family.
Where did Big Baby come from?
The gym, just being around in the gym, being big at a young age.
Nah, I gotta tell you because, I was getting ready for this, and obviously you getting ready for April 8th. So I go on the internet, type in Big Baby, and Jarrell Miller highlights pop up for Lucas Brown. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think he was gonna do Lucas Brown like that. But is there any interest at this point, given what Jarrell has gone through, and now that he's kind of like on a comeback to, I don't know, make that fight happen at the end of the day? A couple years back, he was a highly touted and highly ranked heavyweight. Obviously, he has, done his dirty deeds, but is that a fight that interests Jared Anderson for the naming rights?
I don't even have to, kind of really comment or engage in what dude be saying. It's really beneath me, if we being honest. Where I'm going, where I'm at, the age I'm at, he could never do, has never done. So it's not really, you feel me, even in my nature to entertain it. But do what I see it as a fight. He got a lot more work to do and a lot more people to fight to get his name back in the loop and to get his name clean again. He didn't did, like you said, his dirt. But for sure, I'm all willing to get in the ring with anybody. He just said what he just said, and I'm not one to talk. I don't do the back and forth. He DM'd me. I told him, I don't do the back and forth. When you see me, say what you got to say. You feel me? 'Cause I didn't.
He DM'd you recently?
No, this is a while ago. But we didn't met in person before. It was when he actually was with my manager at the time. He didn't say anything. My name was the real Big Baby, and they announced it the night he was at that fight. So, like I said, man, I'm face-to-face type of person, man. I don't do all the social media stuff. He said what he said, but I don't even got to entertain it. I'm one of the best fighters in the division. Everybody said my work shows it, my fight shows it. So like I said, if he ever gets back to the point where he's in contention again and everybody bringing his name up again, I ain't got no problem fighting him. I ain't got no problem stopping him either.
Now, I want you to respond to a couple things, because, you know, no matter how good you look, people always got something to say.
Yeah, always.
First and foremost, I want you to rate your last fight. What was your thoughts on it? It was a fight that I felt you would honestly get maybe another couple rounds. Man, you know, I felt like you would get some rounds in that one, another second round knockout. How'd you feel you did?
I would have gave myself like a C plus. You know, me personally, I felt like I got hit with 2 bigger shots than usual. Other than that, I probably got hit like 5 times in general. But that was more than I should have got hit in the first place. I felt like I went in there a little too relaxed. And he came out pretty hot, but overall, I think I did pretty good. I adjusted right. You know, once I did get hit with those 2 shots, I adjusted right. I turned it up, and I got the stoppage. So I think I did pretty good. But like you said, everybody gonna have their own opinion, but they not the ones in there, so that's why I could care less.
Now, I mean, obviously you brought it up, and you said you made the adjustments. Can I guess on what the adjustment was? Because I'm like, yeah, but look, all he had to do was do this, you know. You know, all he had to do was switch from southpaw to orthodox. You know, he went what heavyweight switches like, why is it that you feel at this level like I'm switching stances? I'm able to do what these lightweights and welterweight champions are doing.
Different, just overall, you know, I have fun in there, you know, I do me, and that's just a part of me as daily gym life, you know, I switch, so that's just me as a fighter, me being me.
Is that so? Is that something that the fans can expect to see as your fights progress April 8th?
Yeah, definitely. I ain't gonna say that it'll be in this fight. It could be. It happens a lot, to be honest. I can only imagine, but that's just who I am. You know what I'm saying? It's switching. I'm naturally left-handed, but I do most things with my right. So it's just who I am.
Now, I wanted to ask, because right now we're getting a lot of great fights. We just had the Benavidez fight. Obviously, you guys are going April 8th. You know, Canelo's going back home in May. A lot of big fights coming up. Do you feel like you got to compete with some people at this point in order to be able to you know, just be remembered in the fight fans head with all these great fights? Or do you feel like your performances always speak for themselves and there's really no added pressure with that?
No real added pressure. You know, I'm just me and myself. You know, when I go out there, I like to take care of business and just focus on business. You know, a lot of people like to overthink and think too far into things or focus on too many things at once, and that's the exact opposite of what I want to do. Everybody on my team has a job, so that my job is easier. Everybody has a okay job where they're not overwhelmed. So I really only like to focus on, you know, the fight.
Talk about the additions of retaining Teray Stevenson and just having, you know, the addition and the help to the team for this camp, unlike other camps that you've done in Houston.
Retaining Teray, you know, I think he get great strength and conditioning coach. Teray Stevenson, I think he young, but he's very knowledgeable. He adapts quick. He's kind of like a sponge. You know, I've seen him work with some of the best strength and conditioning coaches, and their work has, you know, kind of just fell down into his lap, you know, and they still reach out, they still help him out. You know, I'll be right there on those conference calls when they trying to, you know, help develop his game so that he becomes a better coach. So we learning together, we working together, but as you can see, I'm in some of the best shape of my life, and we're going to keep working.
Week after you, I got to ask, there's a big one I'm excited for. Big Bang Zhang, Joyce, the Juggernaut. How do you see that fight play out?
The Juggernaut, man, I feel like Joyce, you know, he's just too strong, too powerful. People don't move their head enough or get out the way of his punches. You know, he comes straight forward, man. He's not going to stop. And I don't think a lot of people, especially you've seen him in there with some of the best punchers, and they have not been able to get him out of there. So I definitely don't think Zhang got it to, you know, stop him. And that's the only way you're gonna stop him is if you knock him out. So I definitely see Joyce taking that, if not stoppage in later rounds, by decision, unanimously.
How does Jared Anderson do against Joyce?
I think that's a great fight. That's a very conditioned fight for me. But I say easy as hell in the first couple rounds. I think it starts to turn up because, he going to pick up. He is an older fighter, so it's going to take him a minute to get warmed up and, get to going. But I definitely think it'll turn into a super fight after that, after like the 6th or 7th round, when he get to catching up. But I got to make those adjustments in order to, keep getting out the way of his punches and keep turning him off. But I do see myself winning that in a unanimous decision.
Obviously, you know your capabilities and the work that you put in the gym, but when somebody looks at your resume and they see, obviously everybody you've stepped in where you got them out, it's been, I believe, 5 straight second-round knockouts. Is there concern in the back of your mind, like, if you step in there with somebody that you do need to go rounds with, or the preparation that you've put in, you can go 12 on any given day?
Oh, yeah, for sure, without a doubt. I'm told all the time, by outside people who are not in my camp, who aren't yes men or anything like that, that I got some of the best conditioning that they ever seen, especially as a heavyweight. I do things heavyweights don't do, and I just work like that. So I for sure know that in the back of my head I got it in my gas tank to go that 12.
Jared Anderson want to be remembered for some. What's that one thing he wants to be remembered for?
I want to be remembered for, just being me, being the most standoutish person, that I could be, for just being me, and that alone. I want to be like nobody else. I want to show people that it's a different way, that you don't have to do what everybody else says. It's not a set way to live your life. It's not a set of rules that you have to live by at all. You can live life your way at all times. Other than not breaking the law, according to you, I don't promote that. You can live life your way, you know what I'm saying? So that's just what I want to be remembered for. Somebody who lived his life how he wanted to at all times, and he was well respected for being him.
Now, I want to tell you, you obviously do it your way with your ring outfits, your ring walks, very animated. And I know that's something that is very unique and special to you. What are you cooking up for this fight, April 8th? What can the fans expect?
How do I describe it? I'll be trying to give little hints without giving it away, man. Let's just say it's a collaboration with one of y'all favorite artists, man. I'm gonna just say that. It's a great outfit. I think it's gonna look real dope. A nice leather style. I think it's gonna come out real dope.
Some your brother help you put together again?
Actually, this time it wasn't, his idea or anything. It was actually just a collaboration of my team and Everlast.
Beautiful.
They put an idea in my head. We just jumped on it. It was an easy collaboration to make. So.
Top 3 artists you bumping right now?
Top 3 artists: Lil Baby for sure, ESTG, and probably Baby Money from Detroit.
Yeah, Baby Money been going crazy.
For sure.
Crazy. Champ, gotta ask, top 5 heavyweights in the world right now?
Right now, Tyson Fury up top. Despite his losses, Deontay Wilder, you can't take nothing away from him. He's still a hell of a knockout artist. I say Joyce, unstoppable. Just you can't help it if he's unstoppable.
What about the unified champ, Usyk?
I was gonna go there. I was gonna go to Usyk, but I'll say this: as a heavyweight, I very much think that he still has to do some proving. I like him as a heavyweight. Still like him as a fighter in general. I think he's nice, but it's just size does matter in a lot of situations, and that'll matter in Tyson Fury fight if it were to happen. So, I definitely think he's in the top 5 right now, though. I still think he beats most heavyweights, especially the ones he's fighting. Who else? One more.
Does he beat Fury?
No, I don't think so.
Does
I
he
got
beat
one more
you
that's
right
40.
now?
Nah.
So out of the 4 guys you just listed, who gives you the toughest fight?
Tyson Fury.
You know, I gotta ask why. Y'all sparred so many rounds.
That makes it more manageable. That doesn't take away from the 270 pounds I gotta deal with. The what 6'9", 6'7" reach I gotta
6'9",
deal with.
yeah, he's 6'9".
You gotta have a 6'7", 6'8" reach. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot to deal with. It's a lot to manage. He's very wise in the ring. You know, he got good ring generalship. So it's not like you can take him off his game real easy. But I think I got a better chance than most. You know, so I think I can do it.
When talking about the way you work in the gym, I've been told that there's only one other heavyweight that may match that intensity, and it's Tyson Fury. Obviously, you guys been in the gym with each other. Do you feel he matches your intensity in the gym?
It's a very big age he happened at, so I can't say for now, you know, as he was my age, what the the comparison would have been, but I can definitely say the comparison of now from his age to mine, you would say we worked out the same. We had the same intensity in the gym. I would say, but. If we were the same age, I don't know. You know, I think I work harder than anybody my age, anybody who's doing it. But for his age and, you know what I'm saying, with his capability, stuff that he is able still to do it, you know, being up in his 30s and stuff, I do say he works just as hard as I do. It's just some things it's like me running 8 miles right now. Somebody that big, you're not going to expect to run 8 miles. So
Right.
It's just some things he won't be able to do physically, but that's just because it's almost physically impossible for his body to do it. But for sure, I think he's a hell of a hard worker, and I think he matches my intensity for the most part.
Now I gotta ask you, cause this weekend AJ making his return to the ring after back-to-back losses to Usyk. First fight under Derrick James. How do you see that fight play out?
That's an up in the air fight for me. You know, I think Franklin looked real good against who was that? Chisori fought last, or was that?
Dillian White.
Yeah. I thought he looked real good against Dillian White. So I'm expecting him to bring a real good fight to AJ. I didn't think AJ looked the best against Usyk, but I did think he looked better in the second fight. The question is, did Derrick James, you know, improve from there? That's a kind of what if question, I guess, for me. So I really don't know. It's kind of a toss up for me.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I want to see where he at mentally with Derrick James as well. He, you know, we saw him throw those belts and shit after the last Usyk fight, so it'll be interesting, you know, see how he looks. But last one, Jared Anderson. If you could pick anybody in the world to step in there with this year that doesn't have a world title, who would it be?
Joyce. Biggest name. Biggest attraction, biggest way to that world title fight, I guess.
You kind of just broke it down. Obviously, you're taking yourself all day, every day.
Against anybody, of course.
What round?
Like I said, I think it's a unanimous decision. I said that
all
earlier.
12.
I think he can take a hell of a punch. Do I see it?
Boy, can he take a punch? I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, tell me about it. But I definitely see, you know, me doing a lot of good body work, and so that's why I feel the fight can even out for the most part with his size and his endurance and just coming forward and stuff. Like I said, I'm a hell of a worker. He's not gonna affect my tank by just coming forward. You know, I got a hell of a ring generalship, good angles and stuff like that. So I'm very confident in myself.
Yeah. Let the fans know what they can expect. April 8th, you're back. ESPN co-main event. Last one for a long time in my eyes. I think you're going to be a main event fighter for years to come. So let the fans know what they can expect April 8th.
I got Fredo Bang coming out with me again.
Okay.
Man. Expect me and my boy to come out, show everybody a good time, put on a great show. And have a great performance. You know, I always come to please. And just show y'all that I'm the best.
Let the fans know where to follow you, champ.
Jared Anderson 419 on Instagram. Team Big Baby 2 Y's on Twitter, man. And if y'all see me out, make sure y'all just ask to say hi first, man. Ask to take a picture or something. Don't just bum rush me, please. Thank you.
What up, YouTube family? Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us get to that 1 million subscribers. We're on the road to 1 million. And obviously, we have other great content on our Patreon channel. So since this video is over, head on over to our Patreon and check out all the exclusive content or right here on our YouTube members.